Alright, hello friends and gamers. So the last Genshin video was supposed to be the Vibrant Harriers first video, but I left it up to a coin flip of which event I did, either Vibrant Harriers or Triumphant Frenzy, and as you can see, Triumphant Frenzy won the coin flip. So we're starting Vibrant Harriers, Aloft in Spring Breeze, the flagship event for Genshin 4.4, today. I don't know how long I'm gonna be playing tonight. Here's what the thing. I did an oopsie and took a nap earlier, which was probably a really bad idea. It was a great nap, but probably a really bad idea when you consider the fact that this is being recorded the night before the 6 a.m. Honkai Impact 3rd Part 2 special program live stream, meaning I need to get up at like 5:30. It is currently 11:25 and I have way too much energy for the current time of day, especially considering I need to get up in like 6 hours. Like I should be honk shoo right now, but we're going to Lua. So let's go to quest. It's Lantern Rite, baby. Let's go to quest. I don't know. I'm either gonna goof even more and stay up all night playing this event, because I also want to get it done. I put it off for so long. I talked about how I just haven't been able, I haven't found myself logging into Honkai Star Rail or Genshin at all this year. I don't know what it is, especially considering how much I played. Specifically Honkai Star Rail last year, Genshin as well, but Honkai Star Rail I played almost every single day since it released in 2023, and since the start of the year, I just have not. I've opened the game maybe like probably less than 10 times, and that feels so wrong to me, but I don't know what it is. I just want to get this event done. Because also I've heard so many good things about this event, so I just kind of want to go through it. But I have a lot to read. We are yapping. It's not a bird mom event without yapping. The Orioles bask in spring, the heavens present AUSPICES. Words, man. I don't even know how this is going to be made into a title of a video. We're taking a walk around Lua Harbor. You and Paimon return to Lua, preparing to take part in the annual Lantern Rite. As expected, there are familiar faces to be seen as you walk around the harbor, and we are pulling for Shell as we do this, because I am stupid probably, because I'm going to see who's on the special program for 4.5 and probably be so upset. If Arlecchino is in 4.5, I'm going to lose it and probably spend money on her banner. That's all I'm going to say, because right now I'm pulling for Shell. I've made this decision and I'm probably going to regret it by the time this video goes up. I probably will regret it by the time this video actually sees the light of day. Oh, the lanterns and the kites are out. Yeah, we have kites this year. How pretty. I just wanted to stand on the barrier so I can kind of see a little bit better. Pretty. It's so nice. I love Lantern Rite. Oh my gosh. That's why I'm like, I know if I really get into this and I have the energy because I took a nap, I'm going to be up doing this like all night unless I like really lose my voice. Like maybe I'll end around like a couple hours before 6 a.m. so I can play, or so I don't so that I have a voice going into the part 2 live stream, because otherwise I'm gonna regret it even more, because I'm gonna be sitting here like I can't speak and you're literally showing me everything from part 2. That's happened by now, so y'all know it's there. I don't. Oh, the Whopper Flower Kite. So we have Glitching and Charlotte. I did know that the Fontaine characters were making an appearance, but I wasn't expecting it to be so soon. I guess Charlotte's here to interview? Oh, day locked.
I never thought she'd see you two together.
Charlotte's, I mean, it makes sense in my brain because Charlotte's a reporter. Glitching works for the government.
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Seems to like they're having a cordial conversation though, which is good.
I wasn't in the middle of an interview or anything.
Oh.
I was just asking Miss Glitching about purchasing a kite.
She just wanted to purchase a kite. I thought this was a
bring back to Fontaine.
business thing.
Well, yes.
Is it a business expense? Maybe. And what?
Seems you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's Lantern Rite is kites.
I did hear. I heard that in the special program. God knows how long ago.
Paimon has seen so many.
They're so pretty. I can't wait to see them during the day.
Is always changing.
Oh,
So it is only fitting that Lantern Rite should change in turn.
I like that. That's
The
nice.
magician believes it would benefit
Nice
Lua to
explanation
build
for
on
why
our
we have the different
cultural
theme,
foundation by
not just that it's
embracing
a
the technologies of other
event.
nations. After all, it is said that the stones of another mountain may serve
That sounds
as
like
better
something
polished
Cloud
ones
Retainer would
own
say.
jade. Yeah, remember my
Business meeting?
Ningguang the last time?
Oh, yeah, that was a part of
That's what it
the
was about.
the thing, right?
All I really
The
did was use my network to introduce Lady Ningguang to
trading
some
card
interesting people.
events. Why can't my brain work? Probably because it's 11 o'clock at night. Yeah, no, maybe I won't
In
stay
the
up all
end,
night.
We decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite making with Fontaine's
Nice.
mechanical vertical lifting device.
Mechanical vertical, like an elevator. Mechanical vertical lifting device sounds like an elevator.
But don't kites just use the wind to fly? Why would you need to add something
Oh.
mechanical?
Oh my god! It's these two guys! So, everything I've seen about this event, I'm pretty sure these are the other Adepti in NPC forms. They're just here from the start of the event. I guess you're not supposed to know that, but if you go through the event, like I've seen spoilers for this event already, so they're just standing there. That's actually so funny. They don't look nonchalant about it at all, by the way. That's so funny.
Well,
They're just
you
there.
actually just
Two
answered your
dudes
own question,
looking
Paimon.
at umbrellas.
How high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather
That's what I was
conditions
thinking
as
it was
on the
about.
skill of the person
'Cause it's
holding
like-
the string.
But as
What if
soon
it's
as
like
there's no wind,
not a
you can
windy
all
day?
flail about helplessly like a
Even-
sweet flower medaka out of water.
Like,
Experience doesn't matter at that point.
what if you want the kite to be higher in the sky?
Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans.
Use
after all.
use a thing.
It's
I don't know.
time we had the power to make a kite fly, don't you think?
Cute.
Plus, the easier we can make it to enjoy, the more people will want to participate.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. But I was thinking like the vertical lifting device can make kite go higher in sky so more people can see it, which would also be more enjoyable for more people, and then they'll want to participate. It sounds awesome.
Right? I also thought it was a novel idea. Plus, it shouldn't
Charlotte is
cost
very
much to do.
excited.
With Miss Charlotte's help, everything has gone smoothly.
I didn't even think about the cost. I was
And the
like,
mechanical kites are
someone's
already
figuring-
available
someone will
to
figure it
purchase
out,
from a stall
right?
in the harbor. We're having
Can I buy the
trouble keeping up
kites?
with demand.
I have a lot of
We also
Mora.
gave quite a
I
bit
haven't
of
played
thought
this
to the
game in a
price.
minute.
We didn't want it to be too much more expensive.
That's
than a
nice.
traditional
That's actually
kite.
really good. Because usually
Turns out you
they would be a lot more expensive.
with toys just as much as Paimon.
Paimon.
Toys? They're
I mean,
not exactly.
would they be
toys.
toys? I think they kind of are
See, Miss
toys.
Ka-ching? That does seem to be everyone's first reaction.
I think technically it's a toy, but who said
Although
y'all
kites
can't play
are
with
one of our
toys?
most time-honored cultural relics.
Because it can be
outside of
both.
their use in certain
Two
ceremonies, I
things
suppose they're
can
considered
be
playthings
true.
more
It can
than
be
anything
a
else.
relic and a
To
toy.
me, there's so much more than that.
And they can have a deeper meaning as
Think
well.
for a second about how
Three
remarkable
things
it is
can
that
be
a
true.
flimsy paper kite attached to a string has the capacity to touch the sky.
Glitching.
It is this slight.
She's
piece
having
of
her
paper
moment.
that also
She does have an
carries the weight of
electrovision at the
Liyue's
end of the day.
cultural traditions. There's an old poem that goes,
It's really cute.
"O kite born of paper, flying true in sound. A lone
I like that they're
traveler
still playing with
wanders,
like the
just waiting to
angles
be
and like
found."
the cinematicness of these little limited events, because they did that with the Fontaine Film Festival event and they're still doing it. They're still rocking with it. I think my game froze. A little bit worried about that.
In the past,
There we go.
poets from Liyue used kites to symbolize a feeling of longing. Or
We
evoke
have
the
a Liyue
peacefulness of
history
idyllic
lesson.
rural scenery. If the people of
I'm gonna
today can
put
derive
that
enjoyment from this activity,
Fact in my
they
brain.
will not only be more likely
And
to
probably
better
forget it.
appreciate the tradition,
It'll
but
come back
also
to me when I
pass
need it.
down to the
Something about
people of tomorrow.
lore.
That's the Ka-ching I know. Always thinking 5 steps ahead.
5 steps ahead.
Well said, Miss Ka-ching. I've learned quite a bit myself.
I love Charlotte.
As long as you're willing to listen, I'm happy to share.
Aww.
I also know quite a lot about the various folk traditions related to kites.
Are we actually getting a
For
history
example,
lesson? Yep.
Whenever a kite blew
We're getting a
away,
real history lesson
people
now.
would say it was the
Folk
Adepti
history.
that summoned the wind to take it away as an offering.
Oh.
That way, you can turn
Bird
an
mom,
unfortunate
question mark?
event into an auspicious one.
What about something
The AUSPICES?
more fun? Do you know anything like that?
More
Paimon.
fun. Let me think. Oh,
Coaching really
I
is
suppose we
smart.
should
She just
first
knows
talk about
everything.
how kites are made.
Good for
It's
her.
another one of our precious forms of traditional craftsmanship.
I know this is
My
important
grandfather told me
lore,
that
but
when he was a boy, children learned the
Oh,
art
it's
of
odd,
kite
'cause it's
making
11
step
o'clock at
by
night, but
step from their elders.
maybe I
First,
shouldn't have done
you
the
use thin
beginning of this
strips
event at 11
bamboo
o'clock
to
at night.
construct the frame. Then you draw a
That's
design
on
of
me.
your choice on a piece of paper, paste it onto the frame, and tie on the string. Then you
So
look towards
her
the sky
grandfather
and
knew how to
release
make
the
kite. That's
kite to
probably why
soar
this
among the clouds.
whole thing means
Some
so much to
people
her.
write down certain
Because her
names or
grandfather knew
desires
how to
on
make
their
kites.
cut the string.
And
let
now
them fly free.
Kuching is making
Others may
kites
place
for this
particular thoughts
whole
or
thing, and she's
meaning
letting
into the
other people
design
learn how to
itself.
make kites, because
Are certain
the theme
designs
and all that.
associated with certain meanings? I'm gonna jot all of this down.
Charlotte's writing an article on kites now.
Well, for example, kites in
Aw.
the shape of a butterfly typically symbolize
Not the
freedom,
butterfly.
happiness, or the desire to break
Not the
free.
butterfly. I was just talking about Honkai Part 2, wasn't I?
The scissored-tailed swallow is the most classic design.
Scissor tail. That's a
It symbolizes
a
good
bird.
fortune
That's a
and
bird.
joyful tidings. Different
Cute.
colors also have small variations in meaning.
Are these commonly understood meanings?
Even if they are a
and
little bit
symbols in
pixelated, they're
Liyue?
cute.
Kind of like the language of flowers in Fontaine.
Oh,
I believe so.
those!
You
I
must
keep
have
looking at
probably
the
heard something
adept
about
eye
it
in the
from their
corner.
elders at some point. If you're interested,
These
Miss
two!
Charlotte,
Oh my
I
god!
have several books
Wait,
on
are they
the
literally
topic that
just
I could
a
lend
part
you.
of it
They
from
could
the
be a
start?
useful reference.
I thought we didn't see them until the very end, and that was like the gotcha moment.
That would be a huge help.
They're just here.
Great. Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article on my hands.
What's Paimon up to? Paimon? Well, I hope it all goes well, you two. Paimon, what are you thinking?
We're gonna take a look around.
What are you thinking, Paimon? Did she notice the
Then
dudes? Is that
I'll
why?
show Miss Charlotte to my home for a little while.
Oh, they're friends now.
I almost forgot.
Kuching, can I
The
go to your
Ministry of
house?
Civil Affairs
Can I
is
be
hosting
invited?
A kite flying contest on the night
A
of
kite
Lantern
flying
Night.
contest. Oh, the
If you're
cutscene's gonna be
interested,
so
you're more
pretty
than
for this
welcome to
year.
bring a kite and participate.
Oh, of
The rules are
course.
simple. Whoever
I think we
flies
need a
the kite
Paimon
the
kite. That would be
highest
really
and
funny.
furthest within the
I want a
time limit
Paimon
will
kite.
receive a special honor
Just
along
Paimon
with
looks
a
like a
secret
flying
prize.
squirrel. That's the kite.
I've already prepared more than enough empty film for the event.
Oh, she's gonna take pictures. We'll be there. I don't think we've got this in the bag, but we'll be there.
I was on board the moment you said secret prize.
Of course you were, Paimon.
Then I
Of
look
course she
forward to
was.
seeing your performance.
I do wonder how long the cutscenes for this event are gonna be, because film festival cutscenes, like recently they've been doing a lot of shorter cutscenes, but usually it's not the first part of the event that's short. The first part is usually quite
Wait,
long, and then all the parts
Trevor?
after that are short.
Take a peek to your right.
Yep,
See those two people lurking
yep,
over there?
the two lurkers. I see them, Paimon.
Is it just Paimon? Or were they staring at us the whole
Oh,
time
they
you
were staring, yep.
Kuching and Charlotte just now. They seem fishy.
They're staring because they know we're gonna clock them. Well, I agree. They seem fishy, Paimon.
Great. So it wasn't just Paimon.
I don't think either of them are fish, though.
Treasure hoarders. They always seem to be stirring up trouble during Lantern Rite.
It's been a minute since I've heard about a treasure hoarder in a story.
Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad.
I feel like we haven't talked about treasure hoarders in a minute. Paimon!
Spoil their plans before they even begin.
Oh,
Right,
Paimon.
Paimon will go last.
Paimon, where'd you go? Wait, Paimon! There we go. We've started the event. That was actually quite a cute way to start it. I will say that. So, Paimon is Paimon. Paimon! 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 Get back here.
Oh,
We've already been clocked. We're just surrounding them. Oh, this guy looks like he's ready to fight. In the middle, literally in the middle of Liyue, in the little of Liyue Harbor, we're gonna fight. Throwing hands.
Believe us to have committed some heinous crime. Perhaps you could enlighten
They
us
do
as to
sound like a
your
Deptide. That's such a
intentions.
voice. Wow. Whichever one you are.
Whoa, where did this
Funny
fun
to
come
me.
from?
Paimon, think about it.
You should be the
Think about
one
it for 5
leading the
seconds,
way,
Paimon.
buddy.
Who else talks like that?
Clapping. One look and we can tell you
NPCs just staring at us.
starting with your name.
You know what? I'd be staring too. Paimon's just like yelling at these old guys.
One bears no secrets before two such as yourselves.
Who else
You
talks
stand
like
in
this?
the
Who
presence of
else
the
talks like
mighty
this?
and
Come on.
illuminated Adeptus.
Mooncarver.
For the
Mooncarver
purpose
does
of
have a
this
nice
foray
voice.
into the mortal
Oh,
realm,
he has a
however, you
name!
may address one as Hojong.
Hojong. All right, hi.
You kidding? That deer's got his head stuck so far up in the clouds.
I'm sorry. I thought Paimon was gonna say something else.
With the rest of us.
I thought she was gonna say something else. His head stuck so far up. I'm sorry. I literally, the words are right there, but I literally thought she was gonna say something else, and I know that they wouldn't put that in Genshin. Honkai, debatably, but I know that's not something they put in Genshin. But for whatever reason, my brain immediately went, "Oh, wait." He's not humbling himself down, though. They want to experience Lantern Rite with the people. It's been, like, enough time has gone by since we saved Liyue, and Liyue is now being ran by people as opposed to the Adepti. And so it's been enough time has gone by, they can be, like, sure that nothing crazy is gonna happen. So instead of just like spending Lanternite up in their little hole in the mountains, they want to see what the people are up to. They want to see what the people come up with for Lanternite. They want to celebrate. It's a time of celebration and they want to celebrate. Let them go on a little walk. Let the old men go on their walk.
You may want to hold your tongue, Paimon.
Don't think that Paimon is gonna believe
Oh
you
wait,
just
you
because
might
you're
want to hold your tongue by
Lantern.
saying that.
Yes, you're supposed to be Mountain Shaper, right?
He looks so sad. This poor guy. Yeah, I feel like he said you might want to hold your tongue because we're gonna get jump scared by Bird Mom soon. She's just gonna show up and be like, "What'd you say?" She would. That would be it. No, it's so over. Paimon, count your days.
Indeed. Mooncarver and
Oh,
myself
he has a
have
name
descended upon the
too.
mortal realm for a
That's
visit.
fun. Yeah,
The
they're
two of you
visiting.
may call me Jiahu.
They're visiting. It's fine.
Looks like you did your research. But in our experience, the harder you
Paimon
find
is
the
so-
unicorn, the more likely it is that we've got
Paimon.
fish on our hands. We'll go
Neither of them are
straight to the
fish.
toilet and have you arrested for
Oh my-
impersonating a Adepti.
Does it sound like they're impersonating?
Utterly preposterous.
Literally, who else sounds like that? I mean, there was the whole... It's not the first time someone would have impersonated an Adepti. There was... Wasn't it Xiao's story quest? Anyways. Yeah, can you prove it?
Right. Tell us something that only an Adeptus would know. And
Only
it
an
better not
Adeptus?
be some common knowledge that any person on the street could tell you.
I mean, you could tell me how many times I died in your...
During
Domain
the last
abodes.
lantern rite, we gathered at
Oh,
Mount Hood,
yeah.
Rex Lapis,
This was
and made
cute.
use
That was a
of
cute
Cloud
part of the
Retainer's supreme
cutscene.
cuisine machine to
The
prepare
cuisine
bamboo
machine.
shoot soup. Perhaps you have some recollection. The flavor
I don't
of
think
that
we were
soup
there
was
for that
more than
cutscene,
enough
though,
to
were
whet
we?
one's appetite.
I think we
As such,
visited,
Cloud
maybe.
Retainer assented to my use of the device beyond that singular occasion,
Yep.
providing other recipes
Yep.
to boot. Since then, one has dabbled in the pleasures of the culinary
Wait, so
arts
is Mountain
whenever time
Shaper,
allows.
like,
Dabbled.
a
Upon
food guy?
one's last sojourn to your mountain.
I
did
guess.
Not immediately attempt to hide the device behind a chunk of amber as soon as one's presence
They visit
was
each other
known?
often. I love these guys.
Did one not speak up on your behalf but a moment
love 'em.
ago? This is how you choose to repay that kindness?
I love these guys.
One is simply trying to emphasize the veracity of our claim.
Love them. I really hope they come back. I hope they get their own, like,
They might think one bears
quote
no
unquote
difference
playable
from Cloud
models
Retainer.
too, even if they're like not
Forget it. One does
playable
not have the breath to
playable
waste on such
non-playable
petty
models,
trifles.
like why did I immediately want to say Dr. Ratio? Oh my god. Why can't I remember anyone's name? Senora was like a playable, non-playable model. I was thinking Dr. Ratio, but it was Dottore. I was thinking Doctor, and for whatever reason my brain went Dr. Ratio. Dottore, playable, non-playable model. Scaramouche for a while is non-playable. It's that sort of thing. You know, I want them to have their own looks. They deserve it. And like we can make it work too, because here's what you do. We have next Lantern Rite next year, 2025, which feels insane to say. But next year we come back for Lantern Rite and we have a makeover arc. And you know who shows up? Chiori. She's gonna come with us and she's gonna help us give complete makeovers to these two. I'm banking on it. Or it's like, maybe not Chiori, but maybe it's like a 4-star character who like adores Chiori, looks up to her. She's like, Chiori's the best fashion designer in the world and she looks up to her like she's a fashion girly. And she helps us give these two makeovers. And we get roped up with it because we say, oh yeah, Chiori, we know Chiori. And she's like, you know Chiori? That's insane. Something like that. I want a fashion arc. I really do. But I suppose they really are the Adepti.
That might have been more detail than we needed. Seems like you two are the real deal, and Paimon, sorry for suspecting you.
Yeah, Paimon.
But
Quit yapping.
for beings as forgiving
I'm sorry, I love you,
as
Paimon.
this is just water under the bridge, right?
Paimon, this is why you don't immediately start yelling at people. Oh, take it as a compliment to the quality of your disguise. Few people will be able to see through it. It doesn't matter how many people will be able to see through it, so long as Bird Mom doesn't see through it. Anyways,
You indeed have an agile
I
mind.
love Mooncarver's voice.
Cloud Retainer was
love
not
it.
mistaken in her high estimation of you.
Thank you, Mooncarver.
curious about
Hold it, John.
something.
Thank you.
It's just
Thank you.
Paimon can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but why did you decide to come to the city, Mooncarver?
Is Mooncarver
It's not really your thing, is it?
the shut-in? Because I vibe with it. We're rocking with it.
It is but an
Oh.
inevitable eventuality.
The what?
Long have the mountains
Why did they say it
remained
together?
strangely idle Since Cloud Retainer's move to Liyue Harbor.
Cloud
With
Retainer?
Lantern right near at hand.
Wait, when did
one
Cloud
would expect
Retainer
the
move
Cloud
to
Retainer
Lua
provide us with
Harbor?
an account of the festivities in advance.
Wait, when did that
Yet
happen?
To this day, she has failed to appear.
'Cause I know-
Retainer is hardly the forgetful.
Shenhe moved
One
here,
must never rest idle in the face of that which demands action.
but I thought Cloud...
And since our acquaintances dwell in Liyue Harbor,
Wait,
we had to travel here in human form to avail ourselves of their aid. Cloud Retainers in this case.
what?
But a
When
moment
did she
ago,
move
I
here?
heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sorts.
That's
It
why they
appears
kept
the
staring at us,
essence
because they
of
were
the
like,
situation
"Ooh."
has hitherto revealed itself. Now it is time for one to retire back to
so
one's abode.
is she here because of the mechanical kites?
So, you're not looking for Cloud Retainer anymore?
Because she is, like, her
Perhaps
whole
there
thing
are
is little, like,
aspects of
gadgets
Cloud
and
Retainer's
things.
temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon.
What does it
Given
even
one's
mean?
understanding, one can only imagine
The meaning of that
now
sentence is
confuses
opaque to me.
Cloud Retainer is of a proud and arrogant disposition. She
Uh-huh.
holds the belief that her skill in mechanics surpasses
Yeah,
that
you
of
just say that
all
again.
others.
Say that one again.
can be quite certain it is hardly with an open mind that she regards the arrival of this new
Oh,
technology.
she's here to
One
complain about the
surmises that she has
mechanical
shut
kites.
herself away, refused all
Oh,
company,
she's the shut-in
and
now.
buried herself in the study of her own creation.
Oh,
To call on her would only invite her rebuke.
well now we gotta go
However,
find
if you
her.
do happen to cross paths
Or at
with
least
her
go
over the
find
next few
Shenhe.
days, do
I didn't know
pass
she
along one's
moved
regards.
to Lua Harbor. I thought she was still in the
To
mountains.
us. Have a safe trip
I should have
back.
pulled in
Enjoy the city
Lua
and
Harbor
have a
then.
lantern ride.
Oh my god, I went to the mountains to pull.
Thank you for your
Besties.
kind words. We shall now depart.
You should have told me this earlier, Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper.
We
What the
got all
heck?
worked up for nothing, huh?
Alright,
Had trouble and it turned out
so now are we gonna go find
well,
Shenhe?
still pretty early. Let's head over and
Oh no, we're gonna go look at the kites. Maybe we'll run into Shenhe or something then. I don't see anyone on screen.
The competition. The
The
bigger
competition?
the better.
I still think we need Flying Squirrel Paimon as a kite. I think it would be funny. Alright, go to the kite stall. Okay, we're here. Hello. I'm here for a kite.
Welcome. Are the two of you
They're
looking to
I
buy
like
a
this
kite?
bird
Would you
here.
like
This
me
one's
to go over the
pretty.
different designs?
Or the big fish. I want the big fish.
Whoa! And a butterfly!
Paimon.
This jade chamber.
Oh, the
design
jade
is
chamber.
fabulous.
That's probably the one we
It's been
take because
selling
it's
like
the
crazy over the past
it's
few
rendered the
days.
best.
Does it also have a unique meaning?
Not necessarily. Maybe just like
Of course.
good fortune,
The
money,
jade
wealth, and
chamber
abundance. There it
symbolizes
is.
Wealth and abundance. The
Wealth
kite
and
bearing,
abundance.
Its design is said to bring riches in the future to those.
I
who
mean, in
fly
this
it.
economy, I'll take two.
Oh, now that's Paimon's
You take one, I take one, Paimon.
I apologize for
Oh,
the interruption, but
who are you?
all your wares in order, Miss Genuine?
Oh, yes,
Communications
they're
officer?
Just over there. The paper, bamboo, and dyes.
What's going on?
All the
Do we have a
necessary
secret
kite
third
making
thing going on?
materials.
Is there a new
Wonderful.
little behind the
I'll back
scenes
them up and get
heist?
a guard to deliver the goods to Yilong Wharf for you.
Not like a heist, but you know.
Wharf? Oh, wonder what that place is like during Lantern Ride.
Yilong-
Paimon would love to
Wait.
take a look.
Isn't that is that one of the new places?
Well, if the two of you are interested in going to Yilong Wharf, then
I think
could I
that-
trouble you to
yeah.
find Xiaoling and deliver these goods
Coming!
together?
Okay, so this is how we end up meeting him and get roped into something else.
Scomming, the guard you just mentioned?
Yeah, that's his day job.
Yes. The communications office
It's his
handles
day
shipments
job.
and transports around Liyue. He works for the Secure Transport Agency. One
Time
of
to
our
meet our little
sub-organizations.
buddy.
The problem is, many of my colleagues have taken leave during Lantern
Yeah, that's
Ride to
usually what
spend time
happens.
with their families. So our
It's
available
usually what
workforce
happens.
has seen a dramatic decrease recently. If you were willing to help out, then I could get a head start on my next appointment.
I mean,
You do seem really pressed for time.
oh, well, help. I don't even expect
Wonderful.
compensation because I know you're not
You'll of
giving me
course
primo
be
gems, but the
compensated
game
for
will
your
give me primo
efforts.
gems instead.
Now, at this time of day, Gaming should be
Oh, he's
somewhere in the
here?
vicinity. Just follow the main road until you see the head of a Wushu dance costume.
That's such like a out of context. That's such a like
Be sure to
like a
come
what?
back if you'd like to buy a kite. I'll even give.
Isn't
you
he on the
discounts.
job? Why does he have a Wushu dance head? What is he doing? Okay, hopefully it doesn't throw me into a world quest because it might. Higher? No, it's not that much higher. He's just like over here. Or he should be.
Wait, I thought we had
There
an
he is!
agreement. Loser buys dim sum tomorrow. Look
What
at
is he
you.
doing?
Scowl
Oh!
like that for much longer, and your face might stay that way.
What is this? That's so cute! Oh my god, what are you? That's not Munsai, is it? Because it's so big! I want one. I want one, please. I need this in plushie form. It's so cute.
Hey now, don't be upset. How
Adorable.
about this?
Are we gonna have an introductory card for Gumming? I think we might.
No way, Gaming. You're always the one picking up the tab. I'm not
How much
trying to
money
be a
does he
sore
have?
loser. I just
It's the day
didn't
job.
expect you to come from behind to win
He can
like
pick up the tab because he has the day job.
That was nothing. All in a day's work,
Cute.
friend.
Oh, we don't have the introductory card, do we?
Coming is here.
Because this is technically his first appearance in game, but it is
Spoke to
limited,
a
so.
guy from the communications office who needs you to deliver some goods to Elon Wharf.
Nice.
Must have been Longjo. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
The voice acting's really good. His
Sure,
VA
go
did a
do
good job.
thing.
Which I know his
Let's
VAs
have a rematch
came
when
from
we get
Star
back.
Rail
I
first,
won't
so
let you win so easily
I'm
next
not
time.
surprised because the Star Rail voice acting is also really good. Really good job.
Alrighty, you can hand the goods over to me. Must have been heavy hauling them all this way.
Sounds very natural.
Let me take them off your hands.
It wasn't that bad. It's just some kite making materials. Plus, we didn't have to walk
I
very
feel like
far.
kite making material, like, have you ever picked up
Kite-making
craft materials? They get heavy.
I see. I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon.
He's
So, there
cute.
And you must be the traveler. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for your help.
I'm like, I look at this character like must protect, but like he has a day job.
There probably aren't many in Liyue who don't. I've heard quite a bit about you two. You're quite well known around these parts.
Cute.
Oh, please excuse Longjo if he forgot to thank you. Take my thanks in his place. He's a
Oh,
good guy. He's just been super busy lately.
he sees
running
the
around
best
from
in
place to place.
people.
Don't be too hard
Maybe
on
we
him,
do
yeah?
need to protect him. No worries, no thanks are
So,
necessary.
you here for Lantern, right?
Of course.
Really so
Of course I'm here for
nice
Lantern
to
Rate.
here. We were actually hoping we could tag
This is
along
really
to Elon
cute.
Wharf and have a look around.
Perfect.
I'm so glad I
None
got
other than-
him on the. If I got my
Good with
couple of
directions.
polls I did
Just follow
before
me.
I didn't log in for a month.
I know my way around. We can exchange stories, tell jokes, or just chat along the way.
All of the above,
Oh,
please.
and there are a couple of good places to eat along our route.
Wait, that's
We can
cute
stop and grab a bite
too.
when it's time.
I love that.
The ingredients are fresh, the portions are generous, and the prices.
Cute.
You can order anything, and I promise you won't be disappointed.
Order
I love Gomming. Paimon seems to be drooling already.
Hey, did you really have to call Paimon out like that in front of our
Yes.
friend?
Yes, Paimon.
Don't worry, I understand. I joke around like that with my friends too. It just shows
Cute.
how close you are.
I like that. I like that a
Do you need
lot.
to
'Cause
pack anything up before
they
we hit
do
the road?
these little mentions to like
I think
how
they're
close the
probably
Traveler and
traveling.
Paimon are,
We're pretty much travel experts at this
but I'm not caught up with the story to know like.
Oh, that's right. Then let's get
Because
going.
before I was like, I
If you
hope
run into
that
any
comes
trouble, you can count on me
back,
to
and I
protect
hope we
you.
get separated in
I am a
Fontaine, but
guard, after
I
all.
don't think we do. Because I was like, that would make so much drama if if the two of us got separated. Is that it? Oh my god, wait. So that's the first part cutscene? Is it? Beautiful. This is beautiful. Wow. Okay, so this is part one. Oh my god, wait. If you move your mouse, the graphics move as well. That's so cool. So we have Xiangling and Yao Yao. Xiangling and Yao Yao, aren't they technically Madame Ping's kids? Aren't they Madame Ping's kids? What's Paper Shadows of Forging? Is that a minigame? It's a minigame quest, yeah. Then our second one is Joyful Beasts and their Auspices. Back with the Auspices, we have Gaming and his Wushu Dance Head. And then part 3 is not yet unlocked. We have Cloud Retainer, Xianyun. But we have to complete the quest. So we haven't technically finished the quest yet. Joyful Beasts is the Wushu Dance thing. So we technically haven't finished it yet. Why is everything, why is the music overlaying like how it is? Cute! Oh, that's part of one of the events. Oh, wait, that's part of one of the events. I remember that now. So you have to go to Chenyu Vale with Gaming. All right, so let's teleport in. Luckily, we did unlock Chenyu Vale. And I believe there is a separate cutscene at the end you get if you have not yet unlocked Chenyu Vale. But I have, so we are going to see the version if you've unlocked it, as opposed to the other one. I'm not entirely sure about that. Don't quote me. I just feel like I saw something while scrolling on Twitter earlier today.
The docks are just a bit further. One step at
Gonna-
a time. Hang in there.
Be quiet, or like linger. Gotta grab those lotus heads. How pretty. We haven't really gotten to explore yet because I just unlocked it day of. Try out Gaming! All right, Gaming. Hello. He's so cool. He's burning. But he's so cool. Even if he does use a claymore. He's a little underleveled, I feel like, here. I wonder what they put on him. I feel like he'd work really good with like a Kazuha, because then you could swirl together and hit everyone at once. I think that's probably a sweet spot with him. I feel like he'd work really well with Kazuha, or I'd be curious to put him on a team with Xiao. And I say that just because I want a reason to continue to pull for Xiao. I wanted Gami. Ooh, even his lines, he's like alley-oop. He works better on his ult, which I'm not surprised by it, but I feel like he does more damage on ult. So again, having him with like a Kazuha or something where you can switch back and forth would probably be really helpful.
Seems like we really can't go anywhere without
Learned something
running
new
into
today.
headquarters, can we?
Learn something new when we're not in the
Yeah.
specific
It's not uncommon for
character
deliveries to
event
get
trial.
accepted. That's why this job needs guards like us.
Paimon was impressed by your moves.
Cute.
There. You seem like a real pro at your job.
He's a pro. Why did the audio
Oh.
feel like Paimon's audio
That's
got really
not a skill
quiet?
I learned on the job. It's just a hobby.
A hobby. That's good. Have
Have you ever heard of
hobbies.
wushu dancing?
More people need hobbies. That was a line in the trailer. I've heard about it somewhere. I've heard more so about
Wushu dancing is famous in
the
Chengdu
real
Bay.
world equivalent.
Performers might be invited to promote the opening of a business or to spread good
Cute.
fortune during the holiday season.
Yeah, no, that is like a
But
real
I
life thing, I
must
think.
admit, it has nothing on the popularity of the Liyue opera.
Oh,
I'm also well aware that people in
looks
Liyue
actually
Harbor
sad.
aren't exactly jumping at the chance to watch wushu dancing.
but it's so
So,
cool.
it's not.
It's just
something I
another
can fault.
thing. Because, like, we've had, I feel like every lantern, right, we have some sort of really artistic thing going on.
Do all that.
Whether 2 jobs, bestie. Bestie Paimon, do I have a story for you? In this economy, it'd be like that. Don't we all have 2 jobs? We shouldn't need 2 jobs. I have 2 jobs. Yeah, I have 2 jobs. Yeah, I had to think about that for a second. I had to think about it because I was like, is it 2 or 3? 2. It's 2. I don't even remember. But every year at Lantern Right, I forgot what I wanted to say. Every year at Lantern Right, we have like some sort of really creative outlet to go with it. So we've had like the opera, we've had the we had the singing thing last year. Was that last year? I think Hotel's Rap was last year. So music, and then this year we have dancing. We have the wushu dance. So it's all kind of related to music at the end of the day, but in different ways. And it's really cool to see. Like if people could accept hotel rapping, I think that they could accept wushu dancing, especially because that has
Not
more
that tiring.
cultural
You
relevance.
just have to take a rest.
Paimon gets it, so you must sleep a lot.
Yeah, I do sleep a lot. Maybe
Not
that's
really.
why.
Just yesterday, I stayed up all night playing cards.
The TCG shilling. It's the
What's
TCG
that?
ad.
The docks are just up ahead.
Can't have an event without a TCG shill. I really hope we have a rerun of the TCG event like we did last summer. I've said it before, I think it would be a really cool way to introduce into the Natlan characters as well, but I want it to be rerun because I want Gaming to play for Liyue. I want him to be the player for Liyue. I think it'd be really cool. I'm trying to remember who we had for Liyue the past year, but I think that might have been part of the footage I lost because I lost quite a bit of footage from that event. I think Liyue part of it. I don't remember. It's so peaceful here. It's really nice. I love it. And like I like this kind of weather, this like foggy, gloomy kind of weather. I really do like it. It's just like, oh, this is like I love it. I love it here. I know I've said it before, but I do love it here. All right, let's at the docks. So Gaming walks forward and exchanges a few words with a boatman near the docks. The next thing you know, he's called for everyone to board a bamboo raft and thank you for a click to continue. We're going on a boat. A little boat trip.
Finally, we can rest.
Like we just have like
Paimon,
plain
shoulders
chairs.
are so stiff. And her stomach's so empty.
We have plain chairs, but and there's also like no cargo on the boat.
Sorry. Did I push the pace a bit too much? I mean, you were the ones who said you
Paimon's
were
always
travel
hungry,
experts.
Gaming. Don't worry about it. She literally always wants food.
Hilly, floating up and down. So
But I do hope we have a
much
rerun of
fun.
TCG where we get to meet like the Natlan characters. Like we got to meet some of the Fontaine characters and like hear more about Fontaine
Stomach's empty again.
prior to the release of
Aw.
Fontaine. I think we
Would
should
you
do
like
it
some
again,
watermelon
but
cake?
this summer,
I
and we
some already
have
that I bought from a store.
Gaming.
Yes, Paimon.
Wait, Winter Melon?
You might want to pace yourself there, or you'll be too full to eat a proper meal later.
Wait a minute. Winter Melon cake.
Paimon never gets
Um,
too full.
I don't know why my game is going ahead with itself. It's not on auto clear.
How far you walk, or how
So I
many
guess I have to do this
I
while it
see.
moves.
Then here you go, Paimon. And
No.
for you, traveler.
So in Honkai Impact 3rd, there's a character named Teresa. That's all you need to
And
know. But she has
here's
a
some for you
thing
too,
for
Uncle
bitter
Boy.
melon.
Don't think I forgot about you, my friend.
Thing for
I'll just set it to the
Bittermelon.
side here for you.
Oh, so Gobbing seems like a real people person. He can get along with anyone, and he treats every person he meets like a close friend. He's the extrovert. We've been adopted by an extrovert.
Paimon thought she was going to starve to death for a minute there.
Gobbing adopted us, and now we have an extrovert friend in Chinyu
I've been eating wintermelon cake ever since I was.
He said wintermelon cake and immediately I was
Found
like,
it all sorts of places.
you
Whether it's
what?
a small vendor on the side of the road,
But there's a character in
or a
Honkai
big
Impact there
restaurant in
named
the
Teresa who really likes
But each place
bittermelon
makes
and
cakes with a
bittermelon
slightly
flavored
different
things. I
flavor.
think it's bittermelon,
If you
and
like
so I
these
heard
ones,
wintermelon,
I can give you
and
the
my
address
brain
for
went
a
like,
shop I bought
wait,
it
what, Teresa?
I'll just have to check when we get back. oh, all
He's
my jabbering
yapping.
must be making it difficult
Oh
for
yeah,
you
you're
to enjoy the
jabbering. Oh, you're
scenery and
yapping.
sun.
He's a yapper.
Don't be afraid to tell me
Just
to sit
like
up for a little
me.
while,
He's
okay?
just like me.
Really, I won't be offended.
Okay, Paimon is kind of enjoying listening to your chitter chat.
Keep talking, Goblin. You have a nice voice.
Aw,
The
a
VA did
fake
a really good
Paimon
job.
is a happy Paimon, huh?
Yes, actually.
Hey, Paimon could be in a good mood anytime she wants.
But it's usually after food, Paimon. You slowly lose yourself in the beauty of the surrounding scenery, and before you know it, you're greeted by the sight of Elong Wharf. Pretty. I can already hear the music.
Woohoo! We're here!
So where's all our
Don't forget your
cargo?
things
Did it
and,
just
watch your step as you get off the raft.
go somewhere else?
You're in for a swim.
Cute. I love that. It's so like
Thanks
it's
for
such a
the
cozy
raffle,
vibe.
You take
Everyone
care of
knows each
yourself.
other here.
I'll see you some other time.
It's so
Okay,
cozy.
follow me. This way is fast.
The music, I love it.
Up to the secure transport agency.
Secure transport agency. So did another boat take the cargo? Because it would have sunk the raft probably. We're at Elong Wharf. How cute. How cute. Where are we map wise? So we went from all the way over here to here. So we just went whoop. It's so adorable here. I don't really know where to go though. Okay, thank you for telling me where to go. I'm like, I don't know where to go actually. It's so cute here though. It's cozy. It feels cozy and homey, and it's just so nice. There's the elevator. So we go up the elevator and it's right in front of a waterfall, which is crazy. I hope this isn't like a Dark Souls elevator. It shouldn't be, right? It's not ominous. It's actually quite nice and calming. Maybe it is like a Dark Souls elevator. Where? Okay, no, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. We're here. What's here? Investigate? Chinyu Adepti? Oh, it's tea. It's tea. It's tea leaves. Adepti. Instead of Adepti. Ooh, a chest. They just put a chest out in the open like that? For free? For free? Don't mind if I do. A common chest? For me? For me? There's also some money boxes, but I'm just here for the chest. So we do have to go this way, but let's grab a teleport waypoint so we can come back. It's so cozy. Oh my god, I love it. It just feels so alive. I love it here.
Hey, slow down. I'm begging you.
Wait, what?
What is it? No one's gonna try any funny business when the street is this packed, right?
Where are we going? What's going on? Is it... I thought this was cozy. Is it not cozy? What's going on, guys? What's going on? It's just a nice little city.
Oh, well, how should I put it?
Is there a secret third thing? is there a secret third thing going on here? Is it like the underground?
Do you see that group of people over there?
Where? There's a
Those
lot
are
of
my
groups.
relatives.
Oh.
You sure have a big family.
Wait, they're all his
Once they
relatives?
start buying things, they won't stop perusing till it gets dark. This is bad.
He doesn't want to be involved. You know what?
Is that your arch enemy?
I've been there before. I've been there when you get dragged out by your family.
Oh, did you do something horrible today?
No, you don't want to
No,
be
it's
out with
not
your
that.
family all day. That takes a lot of
I'm
energy.
just not that good at dealing with my family.
Oh,
It would be best if we could steer
please.
clear.
I
I'll
love
explain more when
him.
we have the chance, but right now, we've got a job to do.
He's like passionate about the things he likes and his jobs, plural, and all that. But I guess his family just doesn't really get it, probably. So he like doesn't really get along the best with them, probably, is what I'm thinking. Because Pyrovision is like, you're really passionate about something. And it seems like he's just really passionate about his jobs, which is fine, which is actually great if you're passionate about both of them. But we'll just have to sneak past them. Oh my god, wait, do we have a stealth mission? Yup.
Left side looks pretty packed. Let's go straight.
So, we're stealthing.
Steady wins the race.
Gramps and Granny. I don't think any of them see us. I don't think they see us, right? Look at them, the old people. Old people walking. This is fine. This is completely fine. Just walk past real quietly. Why don't we go around? There's stairs over there. Can we not go around? Maybe we are. It looks like we are, because there's no way we get past them. Oh.
Let's wait here for a second. Maybe my aunt will leave.
There's his aunt. Will she walk away? Seems like it. Gaming, you are flying way too close to the sun right now. We're gonna get clocked, like, at some point. We're gonna get clocked eventually by someone. Like, this guy in the front of the building here is gonna be like, oh, hello, Gaming, and the aunt's not gonna be too far away, and she's gonna be like, Gaming? Bet.
Left. Run.
Whoa, we're running. We're running. We're running now. Oh, wait, did we get found out, or was that the end of the stealth
you
bit?
guys are good. I'm impressed.
Usually I have to do stealth bits twice, but I think we got out of it today.
Oh, winter melon cake to be exact.
I love that Paimon is
You
obsessed
really
with winter
liked it,
melon
huh?
cake.
Ooh, you know what? I'll buy you a whole bunch and pile them so high you can swim in them.
As long as you
Cute.
don't wind up drowning, Paimon.
Again. She almost drowned once before.
Hey, Uncle Drigway. These are my friends, the Traveler.
Okay, so the uncle's chill.
They came to deliver some goods with me.
The uncle's fine. Why is no one else fine?
So I guess I'll go ahead and take these over to Uncle Yongzan then?
Yes.
Is it like uncle, like
Thanks for your
familial
hard
uncle,
work.
or like just like
I
an
should thank you both
older
for your
person you
trouble
look
as
up to,
well.
uncle?
Please take a seat and rest for a bit. I'll prepare some tea.
I can't really tell.
We'll be off
Because I know the ones that we ran past, those were like
Hey, we're
familial,
already
I'm
here,
thinking.
aren't we? No harm in taking a load off for a bit. Plus,
We're
I know
getting
the Secure
tea?
Transport Agency has some great Songhua tea stashed
We
around
have
here somewhere.
tea!
I promise you. One sip
I
and
love
you'll
tea.
be hooked. Anyway,
Tea is
you
fun.
just sit down and relax, Uncle Jirgway. Who would I be if I just sat here and let you go through all this trouble? Leave this to me. I have to be up and
Cute!
about to drop these goods off anyway. What's a little extra time on my feet?
Fair enough.
You aren't too
He is
picky,
really
Traveler.
passionate about his jobs.
I know Paimon prefers things on the sweeter side, so I won't steep the tea too long.
I'm
Even
actually
though
gonna be
some
honest,
dim sum
I
pieces-
am more of a steep the tea for hours type of person. Because otherwise it just tastes like water to me.
How long have you two known Gaming?
5 minutes? But here's my, if you don't steep the tea long enough, it literally just tastes like spicy water, and I don't like it. But I really like flavorful teas, okay? I'm a tea girly. I like coffee too, but I generally go for tea more frequently. And I literally, when I make my green tea in the morning, I'll like make it and then just leave it there for like, sometimes like an hour. Sometimes I will only leave it for like 5 minutes, but sometimes I will leave it for like an hour. And like, yeah, I do put stuff in the green tea, but I want to be able to taste the green tea. I don't want it to just taste like spicy water. Maybe that's a hot tea take, but like, otherwise it just tastes like spicy water. I don't like that. I also prefer iced tea over hot tea though, so that's another thing. Especially because if you're putting ice in there and it's not steeped enough, it literally is just water. But like with a little bit, especially green tea, it's like water that tastes a little bit like grass. No, that's not good.
Not long at all. We just kind of tagged along on his trip to Ylang Wharf.
Yeah, we wanted to come here.
Super welcoming guy.
And he's friendly.
You know, just like that.
I love Gaming. He's one of my new
That's
favorite
just how he
characters.
is. He's the attentive sort. Really knows how to look after his own.
He's like generally
A
one of my
while
new
ago,
favorite
one of
characters.
our guards had to take off work. Said his joints were hurting due to the rain.
Fair enough.
Gaming
That's
personally
totally
went
understandable.
all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some medicine
Aw.
for him from Dr. Baiju, then traveled through the night to deliver it back to
That's so
him. That man has
nice.
such a good head on his shoulders. How can anyone not
I
love
feel
him?
like, because I'm like, it's a
mean,
Hoyoverse game.
There
Something's.
is his dad.
Oh no, there's the shoe.
Everyone else,
I'm like, it's a Hoyoverse game. There has to be something because he's like so nice to everyone. And I'm like, is he gonna have like a darker side? But it doesn't. He's so squishy. There's no way. There's the dark side. There's the shoe. It's dropped, full on slammed on the floor. His dad doesn't like him. Am I gonna end up crying during this event? I might.
Uncle Yongzan says he doesn't have the personnel to spare for this delivery right now. So what do you think, Uncle Jirgway? Should I go ahead and deliver it instead?
He's so
Feels like
nice.
we've troubled you enough already.
He's like, yeah, he doesn't have anyone
It's
to
kinda
deliver
big
it
in
right now.
materials, though. Could be for a kid.
It's
I'm
for
sure
the
sender wants
event.
it delivered before Lantern Rite.
It's more so for like Lantern Rite in general.
By the way, here, have some tea.
We got tea. A refreshing aroma and lingering aftertaste of the Songlo tea. Something I missed the end of it.
Deliver
Great.
if you want to.
Aww.
Are you free in 2 days?
2
How
days.
about
Okay,
we
so that's
grab
probably the
some
next part of the
dim sum
event.
from Shinya kiosk. My treat,
Aw.
and don't even think about trying to pay.
Whoa, that's way too
Cute.
generous of you.
Don't mention
He
it.
gifts people
Just think of
things.
this as a
And
thank you
I
for
love
all your
him.
help. Besides,
He deserves the world.
thing between me and my family, it's
There's a lot going on there. The only thing I can think
Might
of
take some
off the
time to
bat is that he is so passionate about Wushu dance, but his family like frowns upon it, which is a bit too real. It is a Hoyoverse game, though. I should have expected to be emotionally damaged during Lantern Rite. Didn't we get the bit with Xinyan last year? I should have expected this. I should have expected to be hurt.
Paimon never says no to free food.
Oh, we'll see you at Shinue Kiosk.
All right, then I'm off.
I'm gonna
See you in
cry.
2 days.
I'm gonna cry by the
Oh,
end of this event.
Paimon, make sure not to eat too much before then. Don't say I didn't warn you.
He's gonna buy all the dim sum. No, I want dim sum.
She's just gonna have to show
Paimon
her
said
what
you
she can
don't
do."
underestimate my food skills.
Anyway, is Gaming's family situation really that complicated?
Maybe we shouldn't be gossiping about his family situation behind his back, but also I kind of want to know.
Happy-go-lucky
I want.
personality. Plus, he's an
Paimon, of
enthusiastic
course he has a
person.
happy-go-lucky
A
personality.
guy like that being troubled by much.
Oh,
How should I put it?
must
If he already
protect.
plans to tell you himself, you don't need an old man like me to add my 2 cents.
He also
You seem
just
to be
trusts
around the
us
same
to
age,
say.
so you might have a lot in common.
So I'm guessing, how old is
Perhaps
Gaming
you
supposed to
could
be?
help
How
me
old are
talk
we
things
supposed to
through.
be? Because
Consider
we're
it
like
a favor to
500,
me.
but how old are we supposed to be? All right, I'll try to talk to him though.
Have the time,
So we're not gonna find
make
out.
A little flag for us to wave about.
A little flag.
It can say, "We provide aid and
Aid in
spades."
spades.
Couldn't hurt to advertise our services. Right?
What does that mean?
Well, I can
Paimon.
certainly arrange that. Is there anything else you wanted to say?
You're actually gonna make the kite? Not kite, flag.
I was just joking. But if you're going to get us something, you'd much rather have winter melon cake instead.
Paimon really loves that winter melon cake.
Seems like Gaming really has rubbed off on you.
Aww.
Would you like some more tea? I think there's some left.
I really have to say, must protect. We must protect Gaming. I don't care how old he is. Must protect. He's my son now.
We should see the
I'm adopting him.
guy. Maybe they'll have ones you can't find in the
He's my son now. Get out of here, actual Gaming's dad. That's not a bad idea though, Paimon.
All right then. Please do let me know if you'd like.
So I
more
think
tea.
we're going back to
You're
Liyue
welcome
Harbor.
Stay as long as you like.
And is that where we meet? Because this isn't over yet. Oh, we're walking around Elong Wharf. Okay, are we gonna run into one of his family members or like overhear something that we shouldn't have been overhearing? Ooh, a remarkable chest. I got a Valley Stone lamp. They put the furniture chests in here. They really did it. Really did it to him. I feel like we're gonna run into someone from his family and I'm gonna end up getting really angry. I'm gonna get angry with it. Oh! It's Cloud Retainer. So we do know her human form. Were we supposed to do her character story quest before this? Because it sounds like we probably were. I'll look when we get out of this cutscene because it says what's recommended to do. Because that would also make sense when Moon Carver and Mountain Shaper were saying that Cloud Retainer moved to Liyue Harbor. This would make sense where that came from. So I probably should have done that first. And I didn't. Not the first time, won't be the last. All right, let's keep going.
The way you speak.
Yeah, that's definitely
One
what's
might have
supposed to be going on.
presumed you were displeased to be in one's presence.
Definitely missed the backstory to that one, but I can infer. Anyways, greetings, Xianyun. Yeah, I got the introductory card. Yeah, so we were supposed to have done that thing. See, because I went to pull at Mount Outsang, but oopsies.
Take note, Paimon. You could learn a thing or two about how to respect your elders.
I love her.
Ugh, starting on the elder stuff already.
Yeah, she's old, Paimon.
Shouldn't you be back in your cave?
Back in your
figuring
cave?
out some kite-related things about
She said,
it?
old lady, go back in your cave.
And what's
Be
the next
nice.
box next to you?
Be nice, Paimon.
Paimon gets it. You're here to do some shopping, aren't you?
With a box?
And what of it?
What of
The
She said, and
Chieftain's
what about
decision
it?
To integrate Fontanian technology into said
Oh,
kite
she's still
flying
mad about the kite
competition
thing.
is of no consequence to oneself.
All right,
Do you
Xianyun, you
expect
say
one
that to
willfully
yourself.
compete against
Whatever
the
gets you to
whimsical
sleep at
chance
night.
of worldly sentiment, or perhaps even fall to petty sulking over such.
Yeah, both actually. I expect you to make a kite for the competition
Those
and to
things
sulk about it.
exactly. That's just what Mountain Shaper and Mooncarver
Oh.
told us. Or Tia something and Ho.
Wasn't it Jiaho and...
Paimon can't be bothered to remember.
No, it
the
was
certain
Jiahu and
people.
Holjang.
Anyway, they went to Liyue Harbor to look for you. They even asked us.
Paimon, why are we airing out the Adepti's business? Why are we airing this out to her? Now it's just gonna get awkward. Oh, did she forget about them? I think she's not gonna...
Year's time has quite flown since
Oh.
one's arrival in Liyue Harbor.
She did.
How could one have forgotten about those 2 old fossils?
How much time is supposed to have gone by?
One shall have to bring them back some divine herbs to atone for this slight. Nay, given that one.
How long? Because this is all in the same patch. How much time canonically was supposed to have gone by?
A great thought has illuminated.
Because it would have made
one's
sense
mind
if they
once
released her
again.
last year.
One is reminded
and
that certain purchases have yet to be made. Perhaps
we
you
had our
two could
character
wait
story
here
quest
whilst
then,
one performs
but
this task. It'll be but a moment.
I don't know, man.
Wait,
So we're just gonna watch her stuff. Yep.
Just here to watch your stuff?
Yep, we're gonna watch her stuff. And now we're gonna hear something we're not supposed to about Gaming and his family. Lovely. Alright. I'll leave the stuff watching to you. Let me go see what she's up to. We're all ditching Paimon.
Ditching is super not appreciated.
We're all ditching Paimon.
Come back soon, okay?
Okay, Paimon. I got you.
To try and steal the stuff.
Welcome. Please have a look around.
Oh,
We
wait, just,
always
I
have
don't, I
tea
was
of the
ready to
finest
start walking
quality,
again.
Sourced directly from Chaoying Village. Might I recommend the Sunglo variety? It's
Oh,
one of
she's
our
buying tea, and
specialties.
Paimon's just there alone.
That sounds promising.
Oh, we're
One will
spying
bring
on
some
her.
back for those old fossils and all
But we don't know what
well.
she's thinking, right?
2 boxes will do.
2 boxes.
Wonderful. By the way, we're actually running a special
Lantern.
lantern wrap
I've seen
promotion.
memes about
Buy
this.
3
I've
boxes,
seen
get
memes about
10%
this.
off. 4
The
boxes
tea
will net you
sale.
20% off.
I've definitely seen memes.
20% off 4 boxes. This merchant strikes a fair bargain.
She's getting
One
some
might as well give some to Morax and Ping too.
Morax and
Then
Ping.
4 shall suffice.
She's getting scammed.
I see. Are you intending to give these as gifts? If so,
She's
perhaps
getting
I could interest you
scammed
in
by
these exquisite
Fenglian, the
gift
tea
sets.
merchant.
Buy 10, get half off. Look at the magnificent
Are we gonna?
design.
When are we gonna go help
And the
her?
red ribbon gives
When are we
pride
gonna go
to
help her
festive
get out of this
flair,
one?
don't
Because
you
she's
think?
so naive.
Such a gift would be sure to impress any lucky friend or family
Gets
member.
it. 10 boxes. Here's the thing, though. It is excessive, but I drink a lot of tea, so honestly, like, I'd keep a couple.
And one's disciples.
Conqueror of demons. Shannon, don't fall for it.
10, a nice round number, don't you think? Of course you do. I'll even shave a little extra off the price for you.
It depends on how expensive it is, because, like,
That is agreeable.
tea is, like, dirt cheap.
I will have these
One-
boxed up then.
Yes.
Of course.
She's
of course,
trying her
right away.
best. Who is that guy? Who are you?
I see you have quite the eye for fine items, mademoiselle.
Oh.
Perhaps some of my wares might also be of interest
She's
to you.
getting double scammed.
I'm a toy merchant from Fontaine. You'll get nothing.
Is she gonna
but
get mad at
the
this guy? Because
finest
I
and
see
most
toy
intricate
merchant.
clockwork toys Mora can buy here.
Someone go
Each
save the
one
old
sure to be a
lady.
source
She's
of
getting
endless
scammed.
amusement.
These people are scamming her. Oh, she gonna be mad about it.
Perhaps you could enlighten me then. When should said amusement be derived?
She's like, I ain't
Well,
amused.
That is, of course, best understood by playing.
I'm
with
not
them
amused. What are we
yourself.
talking
If
about?
you could wait just a moment. I can bring one out and give you a demonstration.
What is she gonna... Wait, does she know she's being watched or something? Or is there, like, too many people?
There is no need for that.
Oh, is she freaking out because there's too many people? Girl, I've been there.
Give me
Definitely
your
been there.
Newest and finest model, and be sure to package it securely.
Ah, of course. Here you
Oh,
go.
wait, we're watching her. Wait, so is she interested in, like, the
instruction manual
new
is-
age toys and all that
I can do
jazz?
without. Thank you. Oh, many watchful eyes surround this place. If one were to
Oh, she doesn't want to be seen purchasing a toy.
What is this? A child's plaything, no less.
She's like,
Only invites scam.
poor
There is
Cloud
no
Retainer.
harm in bringing it back to study in secret.
Just say you're buying it to study it. That's not weird. Like, cause your whole thing is you're into like little gadgets and things, and you want to study the new age gadgets. So I should head back before Shanyon notices. Yeah, we're gonna get clocked. Oh, maybe not. We made it out of that alive.
Oh, Shinyan, did your shopping go smoothly?
She did get scammed by the tea merchant. But
One may
tea's
not
usually
delight in
pretty
social
cheap. But if it's like a... Because that's the
but
thing,
that does
tea
not
is
mean
cheap,
one
but if you get
lacks
like those fancy gift
faculties.
sets, they can be really expensive. But it seems like Shanyon is easily swayed into buying things. That box looks fit to burst already.
And you too? Are you not here to purchase things?
No, we came here with a friend.
Haven't had time yet.
We got tea with a friend.
Look like there are any kite stalls around Elon Wharf. But
Oh.
it does look look like there are lots of goods from Fontaine.
Don't bring up the kite
You
stalls.
are also planning to participate in the kite flying competition.
Also planning. I told you she was gonna participate.
One means to say, you along with all the other youths.
No, she's gonna participate. That's gonna be the resolution to the event, where she like learns to love the new fangled technologies of Lua Harbor and Fontaine.
And dejected the next.
Because she already is buying the
No
little toys
choice
and
but to
studying them,
acquiesce
so she's
in this
interested in it.
request. And thus, one will be organizing a kite making
Oh.
workshop to provide personal instruction in this art form.
That's cute, actually.
Oh, who will be participating then?
Shuyu, Shenhe,
Shenhe!
Gonu, and Yayo.
I don't know who Shuyu is, but it's probably just like an NPC, but Yaya's gonna be there too.
Well, Xianyun, but it's not like you have to make your own kite to participate in the competition. You can
But
just
that's
buy
more
one
fun.
ready-made
It's
and call it
like
a day.
if you, it's not necessarily competition, because a cosplay competition you do have to make your cosplay. You can't just buy one in most cases. I think some cosplay competitions you can win with a bought cosplay, but it looks tacky if you do that, because the cosplay competition is supposed to be for people who make their cosplays. But some cosplay competitions will entirely bar people who didn't make their cosplay from entering, I think. It just depends, I think, on the convention. But it's like cosplay. If you go to a convention and you want to cosplay, you don't need to make your cosplay. You can just buy one. But so much of the fun is making the cosplay. And you can buy really nice, like, store-bought ones. Like, you can buy really nice store-bought Halloween costumes. They're just more expensive. But you don't have to make the cosplay to enjoy the event at the same time. You can just buy one. You might not have the best one there, but if you're just there to have fun, it doesn't really matter. Huh. So yeah, kites are like cosplay.
The mechanical lifting device, do you not?
Oh, she wants to make traditional kites, because that's another thing. Because some people... That's the other thing. There's so many different ways to make cosplay, especially like props and things. Like you can 3D print it as opposed to like making it with like wood and drills and stuff. It's the same sort of thing here. There's so many different ways you can either make the mechanical kites or like a traditional kite. And it's just to each their own. Everyone can have fun.
The mechanism that one has developed.
Kites are like cosplay. Kites are like cosplay.
Let us not speak of the
Does she have her own kite mechanism and that's why she hates the Fontaine one? Maybe.
Structure. It is
Maybe.
composed of materials as light as bamboo and as strong as iron.
I really wish I would have known to do the character quest for her. I literally should have looked. But that's the other thing, right? Is that usually if they really recommend doing a quest before an event, there is a pop-up that says that. I've gotten that pop-up many times before, but I did not get any pop-up when starting this event that so-and-so's quest or such and such a part of the Archon quest is recommended first. And usually I don't really care when those things pop up, but I actually feel like doing Xianyun's character story quest would have been a lot more helpful prior to this event, because it just feels like part of the info is missing because I didn't do her story quest. And yeah, that is partially on me. I could have done her story quest. I could have unlocked it and done it in like the month that I wasn't playing Genshin. But I didn't necessarily know, and there was no pop-up that told me to. Would I have maybe considered it? I probably wouldn't have considered it even if the pop-up came up. I would be like, we don't got time for this, bestie. But then I would have went into the event and been like, okay, yeah, I should have done that. I should have listened to the thing. This is my fault. But it didn't tell me to do it. So it is still kind of technically my fault because I could have done her story quest, but it didn't tell me and give me any sort of notification that I should have. Because it feels just very weird going into this and not having that prior background information of how Xianyun got here and still not really knowing even a ton about her. Because she went from like a very background character that pops up every now and then and gives me grief and aggravation to a playable character, a playable side character. So like, and she's really in this lantern, right? So I wish I would have known to do it.
Never mind.
It's probably going to say to have done that in the Archon quest. I was expecting though, with how much people were putting up a stink about Fontaine characters showing up in this year's Lantern Rite quest, I thought that the Fontaine characters would have been more prominent. I'm going to be honest, but so far I've seen Charlotte and that's it, and it was for maybe 5 minutes. It's mostly been Lua. In fact, it's mostly been Gaming, which he deserves the world. Gaming deserves the world. The kite workshop seems interesting. I will attend.
No need to prepare the
I'm in town. I will attend. I mean, I cannot talk.
Arrive at Mount Outsong in 2 days.
So it's at Mount. Wait, 2 days. But we already made plans in 2 days.
A guide to help you with that big box of yours?
I feel like she probably has like a lot of strength.
Surely
You jest.
One goes as one pleases. For what reason would one need to
Shan
rely on
Yun,
another?
it's okay to rely on other people. There she goes, using Adepti magic in public. I guess she has a vision, so it's like...
It can... What kind of invention is that?
She would get along with
One calls
Kaveh.
it the floating toting device.
Floating toting device. That's good. That's a good one.
She seems pretty proud of that one.
She does,
When I
Paimon.
walk down the street, she seems so confident.
She
Everyone
is.
around her is looking at her all funny.
Because she's slaying.
wonder-
Everyone's looking at her because she's slaying. You see her outfit, Paimon? She is slaying.
That box of hers seems to be full of those mechanical loopy Paimon.
Paimon even clocked it.
Not that Paimon.
Paimon clocked it and she wasn't even like eavesdropping or anything.
Got a bit unsteady for a second and accidentally brushed the embroidery on top. And wouldn't you know it?
She
all
bought
the
them to
stuff
like
inside
look at them.
almost came bursting out. Paimon even went out of her way to keep it all together.
Oh, so she bought some before the tea stall incident. Okay. What will I do about you, Paimon?
All Paimon say is that Shen Yun
Paimon.
try hard to save face.
Gotta love Paimon.
What did she call it again?
Crude piece of mortal machinery.
Mortal machinery? Paimon
She
bet
wants
she
to
just
study
can't
it.
wait to
We didn't
take it
hear her
apart and
inner
see how
thoughts
it's
though,
made.
so we don't know why she bought it. But we, as an omniscient audience, we know why she bought it. She wants to study them. And you know, she probably is interested in them, but she's playing it off like she isn't. Kind of like when fidget spinners were first came out and so many people were like, I'm gonna buy this for the meme. And then it was like, oh God, wait, I actually like this. I'm trying to think if I had, like, everyone's kind of had a moment where it's like, I'm gonna watch or like buy this cringy thing. Oh yeah, me with romance books. I've been a romance book hater for a while, but then I couldn't sleep. I was having a brain moment and I couldn't sleep. So I had a free fantasy romance book on my phone that was super old and I stayed up all night to read it. Don't knock it till you try it. But we've all had a moment like that where you think something is super cringe or stupid and then you buy it and you're like, oh God, I really like this. Now what? Whether it be like a fidget toy or a book or something like that. And granted, not all fantasy romance is good fantasy romance. I will say that right now. Some of it still sucks. But I've gotten back into reading since, and I've read some bad ones. I'm reading some bad ones because I don't want to put them. I want to finish them. I'm not gonna say which ones, but if you think you know what book I'm talking about, you're probably right because it's gotten so much hype and it's. But everyone has a cringe thing that they got into for the meme and then ended up really liking it. Everyone has something like that. And this is Shan Yun's cringe thing. Fontaine toys. And that's okay. You know, Genshin might be that for some people. And that's okay. That does sound like something she would do, though.
Totally. We should
It's okay to like cringe things. Cringe culture is dead.
You know,
Enjoy what you want to enjoy so long as it's not hurting anyone, including yourself.
After all, that is the propriety with which one
That's the end.
should
That's the story at the end of the day.
oneself when it
Embrace
comes to enjoying,
cringe.
right?
I'm a VTuber. Embrace cringe. We've finished the auspices. I need a water break. My throat hurts so much. I am gonna go to sleep after this. There is a Lantern Rite login thing though. Another one, we get more gifts of kites and new sites. Lantern Rite gifts for the next 5 days. This is finished by now. It says finished by now. But we have food, we have artifact material, and 3 fates. So at least I got 1 free fate. I missed the other login event, but I got that. The mailbox event got me. All right, let's do another wish for Xiao, why don't we? I cannot do 2, I can only do 1. Let's go! I'm kind of pulling on his banner at this point because I do have a 50-50 to win, so I'd rather either win my 50-50 to Xiao or lose it on his banner and then have that 50-50 slot open for a future character. I've done this before, but Xiao is one of those characters where I'm like, every single stinking time he is here, I'm like, somebody remind me to pull on his rerun and I never do. So I'm like, okay, we're pulling on his godforsaken rerun. I'm gonna find a place to finish the video. That's not what I wanted. I fat fingered. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, I fell in the water. That's literally what Godming told me not to do, right? This is so pretty. Yeah, we'll end here with the fishies. Pretty. That's it for this video. Actually, we should probably end on the event screen, right? Because it's really pretty as well. Festive Fever. We need 800 to get our free character. I don't know if we're gonna get the free character just because I have all these characters. I would like to get one, but I've seen some people, this is another stink I've seen people put up with Lantern Rite, is that in order to get the allotted points, I think to get all the rewards so I think I'm not sure which one it is, but you have to do the co-op minigame, and some people still don't like doing the co-op minigames. What is Iridescent Cloud Striding then? It's just another minigame, but the Joyful Beasts and their Auspices, the Wushu dance thing, that is the co-op event, and a lot of people have been putting up stink because you have to do that. It's a part of the requirements in order to get enough festive fever to get, I think, free character, the 800. So that would also be in order to get all the rewards up here. So the crown, the primo gems, this not but indignation for the people's lot, which is a beautiful furnishing. These furnishings are beautiful. So people have been putting up a fuss about having to do that co-op event in order to get the amount of festive fever to get all the rewards from the event. I do think you can still get the Xingqiu outfit without doing the special event. I do want to get this outfit because I think it looks so cool. It fits him so well. And I love his little ponytail. They also, with this outfit, fixed his bangs. They no longer are, like, as choppy. They still are a little lopsided, but they are no longer, like, really choppy, which I think was one of his charms. But this hairstyle also still looks really cool. I think they definitely fixed his hairstyle. The splash art's really, really good. But honestly, I've been getting over my... This is such a aside, but Punishing Grey Raven has a co-op minigame event for the new year as well right now. It's over, I think, by the time this video is going up, but it might still be running. I'm not sure, because PGR events run a lot longer, at least right now. But it's so fun that I'm kind of okay with doing minigame events. I'm not even gonna... It's so fun. Here's the recommended quests. It literally just recommends doing Xianyun's character quest, and it didn't tell me to do it. It's so easy. I thought it was gonna recommend I do the Archon quest as well, but no, it's literally just Xianyun's character quest. Like, yeah, I could go do it now and, like, then keep going, but, like, I've already started the event. What's the point? What's the reason? This event does seem a lot shorter in content than the Fontaine Film Festival one, though, just because we have 4 parts of the cutscene, not 5, which is nice. And then our mini games here, we only have 3. So it is definitely cut down from the Fontaine Film Festival bit, but I will also say Fontanalia Film Festival event did not require us to do all the minigames. So you didn't have to do co-op to get, like, most, if not all of the rewards, because I don't think I did the co-op minigame in that event. But I have heard a lot of people upset that they have to do the co-op minigame in order to get all the rewards. However, I would have been upset about it when I first heard about it. I was kind of like, oh, that sucks. I'm gonna have to do co-op. I don't really like Genshin co-op just because there's been so many issues with it in the past where I'm just like, every time I do it, I'm like, ah. But I think Punishing Grey Raven has changed my mind. It really has changed my mind. I'm in the festive spirit. You know, I'm fine. I am fine doing the co-op event. I don't care. And I will also say I've only seen people putting up stinks about anything on Hoyo Lab. I haven't seen people complaining about, like, all the little things with Triumphant Frenzy and Vibrant Harriers. I haven't seen these complaints anywhere but Hoyo Lab. I don't know if that's just, like, what the algorithm pushes up on Hoyo Lab. It gets the most engagement, so that's what happens. It's just there. But I haven't seen these complaints on, like, I haven't seen these complaints on Twitter. Twitter? X, formerly known as Twitter, the place where everyone complains, no matter who they are. I complain on Twitter a lot. But I've only seen the complaints on Hoyo Lab, so I don't know what's up with that. This is why I don't go on Hoyo Lab that much. I post my little things and go, I really do. Anyways, that's it for this video. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more, and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. As always, I hope everyone had or is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world. I'm gonna get some sleep before the Honkai live stream, which at this point I might end up sleeping through accidentally, but I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!